Hi, my friends. Today I will share with you one of my favorite food combinations of how to make thick tempered buttermilk, also known as dak. This dish goes very well with rice alongside with aloo methi veggie, which is also known as fresh fenugreek with potato. So please keep watching. For the buttermilk, I am going to start off with 200 grams of yogurt in a bowl. Then I'm going to whisk it so that it becomes a nice creamy texture. With that, I'm going to add 3/4 teaspoon of salt. Then again whisk it till all the lumps are dissolved. Then I'm going to add in around 500 ml of water. Yes, and then again whisk it till it becomes nice, thick and flowy. Now to temper this, I am going to take in some oil, which I'll show you a little oil. I'm going to add in the chopped garlic. I have the green chillies as well as the curry leaves, and the fresh coriander is just going to be added like this, right? I'm just going to add it just like this so that you look at the color of green in that buttermilk. It's so amazing when it comes in your mouth. Oh my god, that flavor is amazing. I just love using fresh coriander in my food. Okay, so I already have the fresh coriander in my buttermilk. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to temper and add the tempering to this buttermilk, and it will be ready to have it with hot rice, one veggie or any pulse. So I'll show you what veggie I'm going to have with this. So now I've taken a vessel for tempering. I'm going to be adding 2 tablespoons of oil, right? We have the mustard on the left, the black mustard seeds, right, which we also call rye, and on the right we have the whole cumin seeds, which we also call zira, right? So this is the rye will go in first, will splutter, then we will have this whole cumin going in, and then that will splutter, and then we're going to have some curry leaves in, and the chilies, and then the garlic. Amazing. Just one. Okay, so I'm adding the, wow, it's green. Yes. Now I'm going to add in the cumin. Wow, another splatter. Then I'm going to add in, right, the curry leaves. Then the green chilies. Yes, yeah, lovely. Just throw it in. The garlic, oh, the flavor from garlic, you have no idea till you try it out. So please do try it out. And then you mix it. Oh, that's so good. Wow. And we're going to add this. Right, you can see. Yes. Yeah, so this is nicely tempered so well. What I'm going to do is I take a little of it first, right? And you can see my buttermilk. Wow, I'm going to add in some of it first. Stop and wait, right? Mix this. Oh, look at that. In your buttermilk with fresh coriander and salt, we're going to add in the tempering. It's going to mix that flavor. Wow. And now, to finish it off with the last of the tempering. Lovely. You see that? Oh, just leave it like this with the rice. It's going to be amazing. That's it. So you have this tempered, amazing buttermilk ready to have with steamed rice. Today I'm planning to make some methi vegetable, methi with potatoes. Now this green vegetables, I just got it fresh yesterday, so I said, wow, let me make this after all that lovely biryanis and payas. Sometimes we love coming back to vegetarian stuff. Something simple to just, enjoy the day. So here I have fresh green methi, and also known as mustard leaves, if I'm right. And this is with that I am going to be adding some potatoes. So here I have some potatoes which are peeled and cut into big cubes. I have taken 3 potatoes. So I have taken 2 bundles of methi, which I have separated from the leaves from the stalk. Then I have washed it in a strainer and then chopped it. So my friends, now what I have is a beautiful vessel out here. With that I have added 4 tablespoons of oil, and once the oil is nice and hot, I am going to add in the chopped onions, right? The three medium chopped onions that I showed you all earlier, right? So we saute this a bit so that it stir fried well, right? You have to make sure that the onion is not raw. So you stir fry it, right? And while it's happening, the next thing that we add is the green chilies, right? I just slit it into half, and we're going to add this so that, because we are not adding much of spice to this vegetable, it's going to be more of just this green chilies and turmeric. So a little tinge of that chili gives an amazing flavor, okay? We are used to having some or the other spice in our food, so I think chilies are fine for aloo methi or potato with methi vegetable. With this, I'm also going to add in the chopped garlic, right? So, and I'm going to saute that as well. So just keep adding and sauteing and adding and sauteing so that it fries well. And with this, I'm also going to add in the curry leaves, right? That is another good flavor to the veggie. So I'm going to add that and saute. Now with this, I need to make sure it is sauteed well. So I am going to keep sauteing this for around 3 minutes before I add in the tomatoes, right? So I'm going to keep sauteing it for 3 minutes. So now you can see that the onion, by sauteing the onion, it's slightly brown, slightly. So now I'm going to add in the chopped tomatoes that I have here, okay? The ones I have chopped earlier, which I showed you all. Now I'm going to saute this as well. And with this, I'm also going to add, okay. So earlier we had the onions, we had the garlic, right? Now garlic is something I love adding in my veggies, in my meat dishes, in anything, because it gives a good flavor, and it has antifungal properties, antiseptic properties. It is good for the heart, it's good for the pressure, right? So I like to add natural stuff to my food, so for the entire well-being of our body, right? So if we've been blessed with something natural, it's nice to use natural stuff. Now here I have these chopped potatoes, which I'm also going to add. Chopped potatoes. I'm going to add in 3/4 spoon of salt, okay, right now, to cook with to stir fry with the potato. And yes, and then I'm going to add in the turmeric, right? So just a moment. So you can see now I've added the potato. I'm stir frying that. I've already added the salt. Okay, I think I missed one. Cut that. Okay, so I saute it. Then I have something, another amazing thing out here, which is when I was cutting the fresh coriander, I had the stalks of the fresh coriander, which I never let go waste because it has flavor in them. So this is the time I add the stalks of the fresh coriander. I'm going to be adding the turmeric, which also has medicinal value, and then I'm going to saute this out for another 5 to 7 minutes before I add in the fresh methi. So here I've added half a cup of water, small cup of water, so that the potatoes will cook in the tomato onion spice, and I will cover it for 6 minutes before adding the green vegetable. Now let's see what's happening to our veggies. Oh ho ho ho, lovely, lovely. Yeah. So okay. So now this has dried. Okay, you can see the potato seems to be almost cooked. It is like almost 3/4 cooked. This is the right time to add in your fresh veggies. Yeah. And then to add, then to mix it up. So as I showed you all, I added the fresh methi. Now I'm going to add in some salt before mixing. It's half teaspoon of salt. Little more fresh coriander, which is chopped earlier as I showed you. Wow. And now I'm going to mix this, right? Oh, that tomato and that onion and that stir fried green chilies with garlic and potatoes with this methi. Oh my god, this is so amazing. This is so yum. It goes so well with rotis. Sometimes at night you just want to have something light. You can just have this veggie with roti. And yeah, so I'm going to show you what I'm going to have this vegetable with, right? I think show in the next video you're going to see something of nice tempered buttermilk, and with fresh buttermilk with lovely steamed rice, and then we have this vegetable. Oh my god, what a combination. So do try it out. It's a nice change for a while to have something vegetarian. In our household we love veggies with our meats and chicken and fish. So wow. So now we'll cook this for 5 minutes. We'll cover and cook for 5 minutes, and then it should be done. So what do we have here? Oh wow. So the veggie looks ready. Oh, look at that. So you can see how the potatoes are done so well, and you can get the flavor of the methi, the green vegetable. And yes, wonderful. Now it's ready to serve. So what I'm going to do is get it ready in the bowl. I already have my buttermilk ready. Okay, and so is my rice. That's it. This is going to be amazing. So if you have enjoyed these heavenly bites with Meenaz, do like, subscribe and share.